The lightweight division is stacked. 135 and 140. I know they're two different weight classes, but they're only 5 pounds apart, and those guys could and will all end up fighting each other. And the two kings right now, you have Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Devin "The Dream" Haney. Shakur Stevenson, after his recent lackluster performance, is kind of not in the talks right now, and Teofimo Lopez is retired currently, so it leaves Tank and Devin. Now, I want to compare the two. The two are vastly different in styles. Tank is a shorter fighter, throws power punches. Devin is a taller fighter, not known much for power, but is a sharp boxer with speed. So I want to compare the two and look at sparring clips of each guy. Now remember, guys, I use sparring because I can't use network broadcasts because YouTube will flag that and take it down for copyright issues. But as I always say, you learn so much more than you can imagine in sparring, because fighters sometimes are just working, but a lot of times go all out, and it's just a real glimpse into the heart and soul of that fighter's technique and boxing style. So let's compare Devin "The Dream" Haney and Tank Davis in sparring to see who would possibly win if these guys face off. All right, so here's Devin in the white tank top versus his opponent. I'm not sure who this is. All right, Devin throws a 1-2 that misses. All right, so Devin right now he's in a wide stance and he's stalking his opponent, hands down, jabbing, moving. His opponent is shorter, but Devin is pretty tall. He's taller than most of his opponents. Ooh, nice 1-2, jab to the body up top with a looping right hand by Devin. Another 1-2, but his opponent comes at him. So Devin's doing a lot of boxing. He's moving, constantly moving, boxing, letting his opponent chase him, but moving. Wow, it's beautiful to watch. It is tiring for Devin. Now Devin's starting to stalk him. So now when you start stalking, that expends way less energy. Ooh, nice 1-2. So Devin's throwing the 1-2s and instantly moving out the way. Devin has very fast hands, and very good high ring IQ as well. He's waiting for openings and mistakes, and he's able to land those whenever he sees them. Pretty impressive. And there's Devin, nice body shot, nice jab. Again, Devin's keeping very good distance, which is important. Devin's probably about 5'9" or 10, I'd guess. So he's going to be taller than most lightweights or junior welterweights. Ooh, nice lead right hand by Devin. So he's going to be able to keep the range, and if he has a fighter at his range, which he's doing here, he's going to be effective. I mean, Tank is probably about this guy's height, and Devin's having no problem keeping this guy in range. Now, I know this guy is not Tank. Ooh, nice uppercut. So he's just caught up with an uppercut as he's coming in. So Devin does a lot of setting traps and landing nicely timed shots. 1-2, and he backs up. So the one thing that people talk about, which we see, is even though Devin's landing clean shots, he does not have the most power. Those shots, while they sting, they're not deterring the opponent, so he just keeps coming forward. And now, it's important to note this opponent, no disrespect to him, but doesn't seem to be the highest level of competition. He seems to be a good kind of all-around solid fighter, but he doesn't do anything specifically well. He doesn't have a lot of power, a lot of speed, a lot of movement. He's just kind of a good sparring partner. But Devin now keeping his hands low, and he comes in a lot. Which I'd be interested to see what happens against Tank. Because Tank loves when guys come in and baits him. I mean, and the power difference between Tank and this guy is huge. But still, Devin's showing supreme boxing skills here. Very impressive. There he's doing a little defense. He's constantly moving. Now he's in. There we go. Okay. So in the corner, ooh, nice overhand right by Devin. In the corner, Devin did kind of a Philly shell, his version of like a California Philly shell, to elude punches. Devin does a lot of down to the body, up to the head. I'm noticing does that a lot, which is very effective. Or he'll fake to the body just like he did there, but instead go to the head, and he landed. Devin's very fast hands. Ooh, that was a nice lead left hook, kind of like Floyd used to throw. He faked with his hand low, and he came up top as he leaped in. Beautifully done. Oh, that was a nice defense there. Waist movement. So he employs waist, he's kind of like Shakur and Floyd together. He employs waist movement as he also moves his feet back at the same time. So that's pretty effective. It's a lot more energy draining, but as long as you got good endurance, it's all good. Nice jab by Devin. Nice jab. So now Devin's just jabbing him, jabbing him. Again, look at this range. Look at the 2 or 3 feet. Ooh, nice lead right. Look at the 2 or 3 feet between the fighters. That's a perfect range for Devin. Oops, Devin just leaned back, made the guy miss a lead left hook. He should have countered. Ooh, nice uppercut. Again, he's doing a lot of 2-punch combinations, Devin's doing. Either one to the body, one to the head, or a jab to the head. It's a lot of 2 punches as he jumps forward. Then he just leaps back out. So he's landing a lot of 2 pieces and then getting himself out of danger, out of distance to be countered. Because with this opponent specifically, he has to be close for this guy to land. All right, and that concludes that sparring. All right, so there you see Floyd. They're at the TMT gym, and there's Tank in his classic pink gloves, pink cup, white tank top. And there's his opponent, throws a jab and a body shot that misses, straight right to the body. You see Tank Davis their feet are about to touch. That's because Tank Davis is the southpaw. Nice lead, straight left by Tank to the body. Nice jab. He's starting to kind of walk his opponent down. His opponent kind of has a Devin Haney feel to him, ironically enough. Kind of the height, the way he's holding his hands. Just his physical appearance, I don't know about his skills yet. We haven't seen it, but there's Tank is just waiting. There he does a fake to see how his opponent reacts. Opponent didn't bite much on the fake. There he throws a straight right, or straight left, excuse me, to the body. So now they're just kind of playing chess here. There's opponent's jabbing. There's another straight left to the body. So Tank is going up top and straight left to the body. And look at the distance. Tank just made his opponent miss by keeping good distance. Even though Tank's about 5'5", 5'6", he's keeping good distance to a guy who's clearly taller. All right, so they start the next round sparring, and here we go. Both just posturing. Tank's just waiting. Ooh, Tank just tried to counter with his own jab, but he went down. He's doing a lot of straight lefts to the body, which is impressive because look at the range right there. Look how far away Tank seems to be from a taller opponent. But he's still able to reach over and land. It's a mix of speed and extension. Because I know Tank doesn't have long arms either, but he's able to extend, so which means he moves his entire body forward, and almost on the ball on his tippy toes, and able to reach and land a straight left from impressive distance. And you hear Floyd talking in the background. There's the 1-2 that misses from his opponent. So Tank is just jabbing. Tank, there's a straight left, nice and hard. That landed. Now Tank's starting to put a little, looks like he's, ooh, another straight left to the body. Ooh, another one. He's starting to put some mustard on those punches. Very impressive, again, with the distance. Because look, ooh, nice. Another straight left. His opponent's heavy on the front foot, which gives him the illusion that he's further away than he is, because he's heavy on the front foot. So he's leaning back, but the head can lean away, but the body can't, which is why Tank is able to extend. Ooh, nice 1-2. And that body shot, Tank blocked. Oh, another straight left to the body. You hear the thump in Tank's body shots. Very hard body puncher. You hear Floyd telling him not to rush it. So they're really just working here, but nice body shot. Nice body shot in the clinch. Ooh, Tank with a nice left hook up top.
Right in the chest.
Maybe now Tank's starting to corner him. So let's see what he does now in the corner. Ooh, hard. I mean, the power is just, you hear every shot. Now his opponent leaps in. Tank another straight left to the body. Another straight left to the body. These will wear his opponent out. Oof.
Good shot.
Lands a jab, lands a straight left to the body. So he's starting to find a home. Ooh, hard right hook. Hard left hook. Oof. Tank is really attacking that body. I think Devin wouldn't be right there for that, though, because Devin wouldn't be so heavy on the front foot, and Devin moves a lot. He moves his feet a lot. This guy is relying all on waist movement. Oof. Nice lead left hook by Tank. His opponent throws a body shot that misses. So Tank's able to pick off a lot of the opponent's offense as well. There, Tank moved his head, good defense. But his offense has this guy thinking twice. There, Tank just misses a punch, gets off balance. There, now Tank is getting a little heavier on the front foot himself. Nice hard straight left again to the body. So he's landing these straight lefts to the body at will, which he's doing only because his opponent is heavy on the front foot and keeping a wide stance. And again, the head moves, but the body is right there. If you see, it looks like the head can move out the way by a few feet. All right, now Tank's in the corner. Let's see what happens. Does his opponent open up? No, he doesn't. He just threw kind of a half right uppercut to the body. All right. There goes a 1-2 that misses. Another 1-2 that misses. Okay, and that ends that sparring. So right off the bat, you saw vastly different styles. You saw that Devin the Dream Haney was a very skilled boxer. Didn't do much counterpunching. Devin did a lot of jumping in and throwing shots where he saw openings with a lot of speed. And then he did a lot of jumping out. Devin did something interesting. Devin did a mix of Shakur and Floyd's defense, where Devin would do waist movement but also do foot movement at the same time, which would really keep him safe. Now, that's very draining physically, but if you're in superb condition, it doesn't matter. And Devin seems to not have any problems with conditioning. Devin's opponent was very similar to Tank in terms of just his stature, not his skill. Devin seemed to do very well across the board and was a very skilled puncher. He seemed to throw a lot of 2-punch combos at a time and then jumping out and keeping himself at the right distance. Devin also was able to master the distance. He was able to be in a position where he was throwing and he couldn't get hit. Now that's very important because you don't want to get hit by Tank. Now when you saw Tank, it was vastly different, very different. Tank was coming forward almost the whole time. He took a couple minutes to download information, but then he was coming forward. Now again, Tank is also a southpaw, where Devin is conventional. That just inherently sometimes gives problems for each guy. Southpaw will have problems with the conventional, and the righty will have problems with that left-handed fighter. So we don't know how that would play if they fought. But Tank was throwing a lot of lead left, straight lefts. Now that was impressive because he was able to reach his opponent, even though his opponent was similar to Devin's height, taller, and Tank is shorter. Tank was able to extend and reach. Now, Tank's punches were unbelievably hard. You heard them thumping. You saw the speed, too. He had just as much speed as he had power. Tank was a very smart fighter. Tank is more of a counterpuncher, where Devin is more of an offensive fighter. So that, I think, because a lot of people worry about Devin because they say sometimes he's a little lackluster and he doesn't engage. But Devin, to me, seemed to engage a lot in this sparring. Now, will he engage when he feels Tank's power? We don't know. But on paper, this fight would be very exciting because Tank counters and Devin engages. So that would just make for fireworks. It's a fight that we have to see. This is a lightweight fight of this generation, or a junior welterweight fight of this generation that needs to happen. So I want to know what you guys think. Who do you guys think would win if they fought? And what did you learn from these sparring clips of each guy? Tell me in the comments.